I was totally unsure what it was going to be like before I got here, but I've heard good things on Tai Chi, even my daughter had recommended it to me. So I gave it a shot. I said I'm going to commit to it. So I did. I made every class and I practiced almost every day. So I thought it was great. It really helps me with my posture and different parts of my body. And, you know, you could just feel what you're supposed to be feeling, you know, things you need to do every day. And I thought it was great that it was offered for PCP AAA members. You know, we're out there every day. We try to be out there as much as we can, but if we keep up our own health and benefits, then you giving it back to us is great. It's better than having lunch once a year or something. It's a great give back, because we like to give back to you, and you know, it's nice to see that you've given back to us.
I think it's an overall great experience, I would say. It has transformed my mind and body, you know, and I can see that there's a lot of rejuvenation. We feel it on day-to-day basis, you know, and maybe to the Plano Police Department, I think you should definitely let Chris, you know, teach this skill to everyone, because this is very, very important, especially for the folks, you know, who are having arthritis issues. And forget even arthritis issue. I mean, it's for a well-being or a day-to-day basis. I think it's very important that everybody should go through it.
Tai Chi class was a very new experience for me. I had never done it before, but it really helped me with the movement, because I do have some issues with my joints, but it really helped me with the mobility. More important was, like, this was the best class ever. Nobody, even if everybody was doing it wrong, but still we were doing it all together, and it was a really good, happy class. We are grateful for the police department for making this as an initiative. It's a really good initiative from the department, which really helps the community together, meet new people, and be more interactive, and issue like the arthritis, which is a big issue, help with that, with the mobility. It's a good initiative. Thanks to the PD for that.
So I've been amazed. I've done the whole 15 weeks. Yes, this has been wonderful. I practiced, and I believe I can feel a difference in my body. I really appreciate the fact that the police department offered Officer Bianez, and that he was willing to do this, because this is not just a one and done thing. This is something that actually benefits each of the volunteers that do this. This benefits our overall health and life for however much longer we'll be living. And we can volunteer more for y'all and not. This is great. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad he's willing to do it. But this has been, in my opinion, a blessing to everyone that's in this class. This will definitely benefit each of us in the long run.
I think it was a good opportunity for me to start doing some exercise I don't normally do. And being at my age, one of the issues, of course, is maintaining my balance. And there's a lot of focus here on balance, maintaining control. So when you're making moves, it's a lot of controlling what you're doing and not letting gravity take over. And to me, that's a big benefit. Another thing about the class, which isn't so much Tai Chi related, but they opened the class to spouses. And it was a wonderful opportunity for me to get my wife involved with something that's somewhat associated with the police department and somewhat, associated with the PCP AAA. And I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, the police department does have to focus on their own fitness, and a lot of the people that are involved in the PCP AAA tend to be on the more mature side. So having this as a benefit for the people who volunteer their time and activities to support the police department to get this kind of support, I think it's a wonderful thing. So it's kind of a payback for the hours you might put in directing traffic or, monitoring what's going on at the Balloon Festival or the 4th of July party. So I'm happy they're offering it. I think it supports their mission of community relations. It's part of their relationship with the community. We get some feedback and we get to know the officers better, particularly our instructor, Chris.